Well, today we brought the Farmall M home. Here she is, all in her glory. Her glory. Yeah, her glory. Well, I bought her. This is what I got to work with. She's not too bad considering it's, by the serial number I'm getting, it's showing me it's a 1940. And I'll get you down here with the serial number. And anybody can look that up if they want and tell me if I'm wrong or not. So, but loader, the loader's in really nice shape. I don't see any welds anywhere on that. I'm going to call that a $1,500 loader. The bucket's in really good shape. It was used to plow snow. That's all it was used for. But boy, is there a lot of little things to do. I mean, some of this wiring is, and obviously it was a belt drive delete there. We don't have a belt on it, which I don't need a belt. I don't plan on running thrashing machines or the sawmill with it, so it's fine. But yeah, there's some interesting wiring going. You use a Secrets box to hook your light switch into. That's kind of neat. And I was told it was a factory IH front end, which that is not what it is. When I looked at it, that was a deduction to me. It is a, if I can get you up here, that is a Norden front end. Norden front end, I don't have anything against. They're heavy front end, probably really nice for the loader. But yeah, no, it's definitely it's something to work with, but it's got some, this wiring is just blows me away. I was hitting switches and turning switches, and I had the lights on, the lights off, and whatnot, but I don't know. I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I figure I'll come out on it. I bought it for what I figure it's worth. So, but there it is, all in its glory. And it started, it was kind of funny when we started it, because it was out of gas, needed a battery, so I threw a battery in it, took and dumped a 5-gallon can of gas in it, turned the gas on, gas ran like crazy, and I hit the switch on it, and I didn't have the choke on or nothing, and this thing popped like I just shut it off here 5 minutes ago. It fired right up and ran. Well, then went to put it on the trailer, and of course it was a little too wide, so I had to take the fenders off the trailer. Just about got to the trailer to get it on, and it died. Well, and it was like, it died like somebody shut it off. So, started checking stuff. I went over, and I saw that there was an external resistor on it. And it said that is a brand new coil, but used with an external resistor. Well, those external resistors, as far as I'm concerned, are the biggest joke that was ever made. Mopar used to like to use them, and that if you didn't have spark, that's pretty much what it was. So I pulled number 1 plug, had the Axeman watch, no spark, pulled the resistor off, bypassed it, just hooked the wires together, good spark. So we got her on the trailer without a resistor. Now I've got a breaker in it, little fused breaker, just to get it so I can move it. But yeah, it was, so that'll be getting changed. I don't know why we went back 100 years to that. So, but first thing she's going to get is a bath, and then we'll work on wiring and whatnot after that. So what I think I got is a project again. Does have live power. That's the one positive on it. Somebody's added that in. And some of the farmerizations I've seen on it are neat. Power steering. And I don't know if I can get you guys to see this or not, but the power steering is, well, it's about as far from lined up as can be. I think it's a Bethlen. It's either a Bethlen or a Charlin power steering. So we're going to get that fixed. So lots to do on it, but I'm very happy with the loader. Like I said, there was absolutely no cracks in the loader, no welds on the loader, nothing. So, and it is a disconnect loader, so that'll be interesting. And if anybody's got any advice when you take these loaders off, I always thought they had an arm on them or something you had out on the side here, but I don't see anything, so I don't know 100% about it. Where you backed away from it, but it looks pretty good. So that's done. Oh yeah, it had chains too. Wow, outstanding. You know, pretty much scrap iron there, but somebody will want them. I don't need chains in the summertime. Rubber, I'd call it fair. I wouldn't call it outstanding, but front tires, heavy duty 750/16s on it. So it should be a pretty good tractor. A couple wheel weights on each side, so that's about 600 pounds of weight on the rear end. So, but we got a project. That's what it looks like to me, as a project. So, not ready to go to work yet. It's got some stuff to do, and we'll put it to work eventually here. It's gonna get a bath. That's where we're starting, is a bath, and then we'll move from there. And this hydraulic conglomeration that we got up here, I don't know what to make of that. We're gonna do some finagling there and get that straightened around. I don't even know what top lever. I have no idea what that was all about. That must be for, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they had a grapple on this loader or something one time, and I think the loader's been adapted onto this tractor. So that's the M. The M's here, and you notice over there sitting is the H is still sitting here. And if we walk over here, there's still a Super C. I'm just going to kind of hold tight here until somebody starts getting on my case about why there's so many tractors here. But I can still say, well, there's only 4 here, because I look around here all over the place and I don't see a 930 case. So maybe if I keep that one hid, maybe I can still pull it off, that we can have them all. So, but we got some square bales put up this weekend. We got another wagon full. We got, I think what did we figure? We put 217 squares up this weekend. Something like that. So over the week, unload those, get those done, and Tuesday, hopefully we got a little rain coming, it looks like tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. Tuesday night, I'm hoping to get the old hay bind hooked up, because now that's another adventure I have, is I went to put the newer hay bind together, and yeah, well, we had some more farmerization done on that. That didn't work out, so... And I'll take you up and show you what that was all about. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, I was not very happy. So, this is what my shed stores. Kids' toys. Yeah, I could probably get a tractor in there if I could get all the kids' toys out of there. Well, anybody wants to buy a 70 Catalina convertible, yeah, I might need the money by fall. And another project, another wood splitter to build. But yeah, this hay bind is starting to really wear thin on me. So this hay bind, these 479s, very similar to a 488, which was like the best hay bind New Holland ever built. Well, the seal was leaking in the gearbox. That's where it all started with me. I wanted to get that fixed. And the drive they have on them, it was this, they had a break in the serial numbers 36 something, 36,000 something, they changed over to a different style. So it's direct drive. It doesn't have the freewheel, the ratchet clutch on it. So I figured, well, I'm just going to change over to that old style. I don't need that. So I did. So I bought this sprocket right here, which is the current one for the 36,000 and something and newer. Well, that's all great and dandy. I started putting it on, and then I saw this. Well, I guess when you screw up the shaft and you run it too long and you lob the key out, well, that's what you do. You take and you grind it, you weld it up, get it close to what it was on the old stuff, and then weld the key in. Well, that's fine if you turn it down to the whole, same diameter. Well, where they've fixed that, that's a 1/16 of an inch difference. This isn't going on there. It isn't going to go on there. I don't care. There's not a big enough hammer in the world to put that on there. So, tomorrow I'm ordering a shaft. That little piece right there was $352. Well, okay, it is what it is. That's the way you gotta pay to fix stuff. The shaft, $625. Well, thank you very much. When you had this apart and did it, why didn't you do it right? Why didn't you just buy the shaft? But nope. So this is when I get into some of these repairs that people have done. It just irritates me. It's just do it right. Buy the damn shaft. And it's an available shaft. It isn't the same thing that pretty much a 488 has. So it's nothing odd. So I can get it. But so tomorrow morning, I order a $625 shaft. So we're kind of making the dollars add up on this thing, but I really hope it cuts hay after I'm done with it. So there's another, we got, I don't remember, $250 worth of tires, 250 bucks, whatever it was for tires. This. It's starting to kind of grow on me. So, and a cylinder, there's another 140, I think it was. It's all adding up, but I'm just grateful I guess I can get all the parts. I'll get it fixed. It'll be up and running. In the meantime, we are going to cut hay because we have a pretty good week looking at us here. Lower humidity, a little bit cooler temperatures, lower humidity. It was up to 85 today, but the humidity's been horrible. And now tonight I can feel it's dropping down. So hopefully. So we're moving on either Monday night or Tuesday, whatever the weather says. And I'm cutting hay that night. And I'll cut till dark if I have to. Or after dark if I have to. And we're going to get this thing, get some hay down. So next weekend we'll be, probably by Friday, Saturday, we'll be putting up hay again. And we're going to be out to round baling. I did a little bit of round baling on what we did this last week. And made, I think, 4 bales just to check the baler. And everything was working good. So we're going to be on the round baling. So, okay, well, thanks you guys. Thanks to listening to all my whining and complaining. But if you're not on the channel, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you.